Comparison is slowly killing your goals and your dreams. And I mean this in the most caring way possible. It really does steal the life from you. Every day we're constantly bombarded by what people are up to, what people are doing, what people have on every social media platform there is. Even in real life, we might see our friends or our family getting ahead, and sometimes we feel like we're being left behind. I can truly attest to this because I've lived these experiences as well. There have been many times in my life where I feel like I've compared myself to people, especially as a younger guy going through my teenage years. I would say it was more prevalent in the past than it is now. I mean, sometimes I do get those feelings here and there a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was like 15 years ago or something like that. And what I have to say is there will always be times where you feel like you're gonna compare yourself at some point to somebody. I think it's okay to acknowledge those feelings, but you shouldn't allow them to overtake your mind, because comparison rots the soul from the inside. It steals your joy, right? We always say comparison is the thief of joy. And it really is. When you see somebody getting a new car or a new job, you feel like, I should be getting that car or that job. And then you begin to spiral into these feelings of negativity. You place judgment on that person, maybe saying in your mind about them that, they don't deserve it, or they just got lucky. Somebody gave that opportunity to them, and it makes you bitter and unhappy. It's so important to not allow your mind access to those things and to that type of content, I would say. These days I don't really scroll on people's stories on Instagram and stuff. I don't even scroll on the post feed that much. I literally just try to focus on what I have going on in my own life, because I know that the more I try to compare myself to other people's lives, my life is slowly drifting away. And you have to remind yourself, people's lives online are just a highlight reel, right, of the most curated pieces of content that people want to put out for you. They're not showing the bad stuff in their life. You're not seeing the failures that they went through to get the things they have or what they've achieved. You're only seeing like a small slither of information that they want you to see. And that can truly be damaging to your mental health. It begins to make you less empathetic towards people, I would say. That's why it's so important to get off social media and limit your time with people who do tell you about their life a lot. I think that's the reason why so many people are unhappy, is because they never spend time alone or to be more self-aware about their situation, and they're always surrounding themselves in groups of people, who live these types of lifestyles that they want. Sometimes you got to make space for yourself, and you have to decide what you want for your own life. You can't always just spend so much time focusing on what other people have and what you don't have, because at the end of the day, it just drains you. There's plenty of things that I wish I could have, but that all comes down to gratitude. Sometimes we forget that. Being thankful for the things that we have. I mean, look at this. I have this beautiful park in front of me, nice scenery, nice trees all around. I'm sure somebody in another part of the world would wish they had this, and if I'm just sitting here complaining that I don't have the life some other person has that is much better than mine, I'm missing out on this opportunity right here, right in front of me, And for your situation, it could be the very same, right? Like maybe you live in a city that doesn't have the best weather or something, but you might have cool locations in your city that other people don't have. So you learn how to appreciate those things. And that's basically what I'm trying to say, is you got to appreciate those little moments around you. Really be thankful for what's going on in your life. So don't let comparison steal your joy. Allow yourself to be more present in your own life, and you'll definitely reach your goals a lot faster. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.